Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome on all to Hearthstone Hijinks, the show where we play a deck that, while fun, has less chance of winning a game of Hearthstone than a wet fish. You know, I was going to go as far as a dry fish, but I'll at least let the fish be in its natural habitat. I have no idea what I just said. Either way, today we're going to be playing something that has been requested a lot, something that's a fairly obvious idea, but nevertheless pretty damn good fun. There are 19 cards in the game, assuming I've not forgotten any, that let you take something of your opponents, and of course Priest is the chief thief, for some reason more than the rogue, in the game. So I'm kind of excited about it. In fact, you know what? Technically speaking, Law Walker Cho lets you take your opponent's spells, doesn't it? So, you know what? Off you go, Law Walker Cho. Off you go. So there we go. We've basically got every single stealing thing in the entire game, and we're going to try and win with our opponent's deck. Emphasis on try. Now, do I want to give up a star at rank 4 for this? I am going to, but I'm at least going to get my Kazul on first and get to know the deck a little bit before I, let's say, jump in the deep end of the sea surrounded by sharks who haven't eaten in 9 years. How they're still alive, you ask? I don't know. So then, worthy opponent, you know not what you face, my friend. You know not what you face. Ooh, Doctobaku, the druid. I mean, it's not the most, like, common name I've ever seen, I will admit, but it's okay. So we've drawn a couple steely. Vol'jin, of course, because he steals the opponent's health. I think that definitely is a valid choice to be added to the deck. So basically I have my 20 steely cards, and then I just tried to use the last 10 cards to make it some resemblance of an okay priest deck, so we don't get absolutely wrecked before we have a chance to play some of our opponent's stuff. So getting Thought Steal to start with is obviously ideal. Mind Control against a druid might come in handy. It's likely this will go to late game. Mind Games as well, one of my favourite cards in the entirety of Hearthstone. I love it because the coin turn free into Mind Games taking Ragnaros is one of the most haha screw you Doctobaku moments in the I guess you're not always trying to specifically screw Doctobaku, but I mean it could be. He sounds like he'd be a pretty damn good lover, honestly. Let's stop those thoughts right now. What you got for us, my friend? Ooh, a bit of Robocub action. I'm liking it. Casual being quite good. And we get a Druid of the Flame and a Naturalize. Dude is running Naturalize. Golden Druid of the Flame looks really, really nice. I'm liking that. So next turn we are going to be mind gaming and basically hoping for the best. There's his own Druid of the Flame. Ooh, he's going for the 5-2. Fair enough. Alright guys, RNGesus, I believe. He's running Majordomo! It's the hard counter to Mind Games! He could put me to 8 health with his 2 guys! Oh god, no! That went so wrong! That went so wrong, so fast! I have not seen something go that wrong that fast, ever, in fact, in this entire game! Am I dead? I could be dead! That is so brutal! Oh no! I cannot believe I got Majordomo! Oh god damn it! Druid of the Fang! The 7-7 happening! Well, I guess we're Ragnaros now. I am genuinely concerned for my safety as a human. Alright, well we gotta naturalize him. We can't risk Die Insect missing. We'll Mind Vision, see what we grab from his hand after making him draw, and then we are going into a taunt before we die horrifically. Honestly, I'm gonna faceless that taunt at this point. So a Ragnaros from turn 4. God, I love Hijinks. Oh no, I actually don't know what to do here anymore. I mean, it's useful at this stage because he can't burst me down for 8. At least as a druid, it's going to be difficult until some higher mana turns. So at least I do have the hero power for at least a while. but it's not the most useful thing in the world. Do I even want to press it? I kind of don't. Oh wait, Arcade doesn't matter because that's what I have now. Well, I guess we're Vol'jining. I just have to play in a way that guarantees my safety. I can't risk Insect missing, because letting him keep even one thing alive is going to get me killed. That's how much of a brutal situation we just instantly thrust ourselves into. Oh man. Oh, Thaurissan. That's not the end of the world, actually. I'm kind of content with that. Though if I had to guess, without a taunt, we are dead next turn. So I'm just going to Faceless Thaurissan. I'm going to press Insect in case it kills Thaurissan, and it doesn't, so we're going to have to trade, and basically, we're just dead. We are just dead. Getting reduced cost mind control is lovely, it really is, but he can now Force of Nature Savage Roar for 7 mana, which means we are very dead. Are we just going to get double Swippity Swipe to the face? Yeah. We're getting bitten. Oh man, the hard counter to to Mind Games. Put Majordomo in your deck. That was wonderful. Oh look, my Ragnaros is leveling up. Brilliant. I am genuinely... I could not be happier. That was wonderful. So let's do an actual ranked game then. This is going to be a brutal star that I'm about to lose. I'm locked into it now. I'm committed. Oh, alright, let's see if we can pull this out the hat. I'm thinking we can. Coco Joko. I know it's Coco Joke, but I much prefer the idea of Coco Joko. You know, it's just a more satisfying thing, honestly. I'm liking this as an opening hand against a warrior. I mean, coin Mind Vision Nausea Cleric into Gilbin. If we draw Velen's Chosen, we buff him and he's very powerful. He's a very good priest card. Even though he's a neutral, he's a priest card. Much like Injured Blade Master, he's a priest card. Occasionally a Shaman card, but let's be honest, he's a priest card. And then Dark Cultist just in case that goes wrong. I mean, in terms of opening hand, we actually don't have that much of a crippled start, so the potential is there, especially against Control Warrior, because Mind Games, Belchers, Shield Maidens, Grom, Alexstrasza, we just have a lot of potential, so let's grab Gnomish Inventor. I'm okay with that, yes sirree. Now, this is dangerous against a warrior, because if he Fiery War Axes, he's just going to kill it, but based on us not getting it, that means he either has to top deck it or it was in his first 3 cards, and against a priest you don't really need it because most priests just don't cleric on turn 1 because they expect them to have it. So this is like a double bluff going on. I mean, if he just armors up, this is very good. I have no way to draw off her, of course, I just want him to feel like I might do something crazy. Getting Vol'jin is really nice, and actually getting some draw power, which I severely needed, is really good. I mean, a 1 mana spell swapped into a 4 mana draw card Gnomish, I'm liking it. We are playing against Patron Warrior because he is running Gnomish. They tend to run one of them just to fill out their curve. So, we'll see. I mean, priests tend to be good at dealing with being comboed to death. This is interesting. He was thinking for so long because he didn't want to give me away to heal and draw cards, but as it is, the much better play is to get the Gilbin on the field, because now this should signify to him Velen's Chosen next turn, so he's probably going to try his best to deal with this. And in a rage on... Okay, that makes more sense. It looked like he targeted my poor cleric with that inner rage, but of course, that is not the case. Mind Control, not really going to do anything for us at the moment. So I guess I'm just going to have to drop the Dark Cultist and I mean, I want to kill that, but it's not really necessary. I mean, if he trades this into there, and then he needs a way of killing my Cultist, but I need a way of getting rid of Frothing. That's the point. I'm going to leave it stealthed, and the reason I'm going to leave it stealthed is because I have a feeling that the only way I'm killing this Frothing is by Vol'jining him to 2 health and trading the Stalker, which is a very inefficient way of dealing with him, but it's kind of all I've got. on the table. I mean, I'm not a very experienced priest player, so there definitely could be better decisions that I'm making. So he is just going to trade them off and use the axe. So I'm going to be taking 8 damage here, which is pretty damn brutal, all things considered. Though it does mean my Gilbin gets a little bit of a health boost, so if I do draw my Velen's Chosen, I'll be able to kill the frothing Berserker without actually losing the Stalker, which is a big deal. Thought Steal, not really what I want. Alright, Mind Games, let's do it. Yay! Oh man, I'm so happy about that. We'll unstealth him now because he's got 6 health, meaning he needs to be attacked twice by something. But we are just... Oh, good! The follow-up one! Yay! Yeah, hey, the follow-up one. Oh, man, that's my favorite one, though. That's really... That's my favorite. That's my fave, you know? That's my fave here. Well, at least we made it to turn 5, so we got that going for us, which is, nice. It's not good. This is not good at all. I mean, we're not dead, so we got that going. Resurrect's not really gonna do much. Thought Steal, we could get lucky and Thought Steal into his own combo, but we've just faced some brutal opening hands from this warrior here, and really, it's the equivalent of him using a fully armed machine gun against a platoon of untrained, unborn mutants. I don't know where I'm going with that, but the point is, he's basically slapping a toddler with this current deck matchup with that opening hand. I mean, if I could get to turn 10 and steal it, that'd be lovely. Ooh, if he can't kill Vol'jin, I have a chance. Though as I can't currently kill this, I'm basically dead. If I don't Thought Steal and execute, I'm just dead. I'm just straight up dead. I could face this Manip into an unstable ghoul, but that's not going to do much for me. So yeah, let's just hope we get an execute. Oh my god, we got Grom. That is exciting to me. That is very exciting. And let's see, watch us get the execute now. Wow, we got the combo! We got his combo! Not that it matters, because we're royally dead. Alright, I think perhaps 3 stars into rank 4 is not the best place for this Hijinks. Oh man, he just absolutely brutalized us. We'll play one more game in casual then. Oh, I feel bad. I really can't wait till I get to Legend this series. Season. That's the one. Assuming I do, because then I don't care about my Legend rank. It's whatever. I will play all my Hijinks in Legend. But for now, I guess I should stop throwing stars away. Oh, man. Alright, well, we don't mind control. We don't know Connie, but I'm going to keep mind games. I'll love me my mind games. Off you pop, you two. Off you pop. Cable and Faceless. Good. A triple stealing opening hand. It's a shame our mind vision didn't actually give us the frothing Berserker, because then we could have had some sweet frothing on frothing action. And if it wasn't for him drawing the second one, we could have taken back control of that game with some hero power healing and various other things. So it's just a shame. It is definitely a shame. Dirt 5775. What is thy plan, Mr. Man? Ah, you're gonna coin, hey? Are we gonna see a shields up? Red alert! I bet we are. I bet we are. Here we go. Did he coin and then choose? Why would you not choose before coining? There it is. The shields are up. The red alert is upon us. And we draw nothing worth playing. Yay! At least the Dark Cultist does trade favorably with most of the Paladin's board. If he does a 1-1 here, then the coin was very much just a waste. What's he thanking me for? We're turn 2 against the Priest. Priests don't normally place thing on turn 2 as it is. Okie dokie, so obviously Dark Cultist is the way to go. And then Mind Games, I mean, I like Tyrion Forging. I would. That'd be decent. I'd say probably above average. But anything that can... Basically, as long as it's got more than 2 health, I'll be happy. Though if he does play two things, I'm obviously going to mind control tech, which does give me a nice swing turn. I at least want to win one of these games, I really do. After last time's disgrace, I got to win one. I gotta go through a montage, I gotta let it be known. And yeah, he is just playing this. So the coining out the mini-bot was just really pointless. It really was. Alrighty, mind games. Hey, there we go. That's lovely. So now if he kills this, then I get a 2-5 shield bot. So he's got to make a important decision here. He can't consecrate. I mean, technically he can sacrifice a 1-1 for the shield and then consecrate. So I got that potential. And he's in fact just going to go with the old, I don't care, I'm going to hit your face tactic. A classic borrowed mainly from hunters. And I really hope he doesn't. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go face! Go face! Damn you! Damn you all the way to hell. That is very much a shame, though, because we had a very, very good turn ahead of us. If only I was on 6 mana, then I could take control of the mini-bot. Though without its shield, it's not actually that useful to begin with, so it's okay. We're in a pretty good position here. He's forced to do some pretty unfavorable things. I'm surprised he did that, really. I mean, it just gives me a fairly nice, juicy minion. Do I want a Thought Steal? I mean, I can, so I'm gonna. Nice! That's what I like to see right there. That is what I like to see. I'm going to do this just to tempt him into finishing this off with his Senjin. Then next turn I can play Orkanai and heal it to death. I love the phrase heal it to death. It's a very satisfying one. But I mean, I'd love him just to play another shielded mini-bot. That will do. That'll do, laddie. That will do. Especially if he 1-1s and hits face. Though actually, I would still cable steal the Acolyte of Pain because it's just too damn useful to. I am very tempted to mind control tech here, but it's not as effective. It is just not as effective. We're going to get rid of him, just so our Acolyte of Pain at least kills it if he chooses to deny me as many draws as I could get out of it, so that's fair enough. And I'm so happy to have got Defender and Ragnaros, both two very, very neat cards to steal from my opponent. They also give me a lot of information about his deck, because if he's playing Ragnaros, he's probably playing quite a few higher cost legendaries, and that's why we did injure that. Shadow Madness, very useful against a Paladin. We might get a fair amount of value from temporarily stealing. I guess Shadow Madness is more borrow an enemy minion, make it kill itself, and then you can have its corpse back, I guess. Aldor Peacekeeper. That is a shame, but not something that we're going to have trouble dealing with here. I mean, thought Shadow Madnessing to kill 1-1s is very pointless, so I'm going to leave that one there. And basically we're going to play our Orkanai, heal him, and do 1 damage there. He should sacrifice 2 of his 1-1s into killing my Cable, which does make sense, and then I've got my Orkanai to just keep blasting through things. I think next turn I might Giblin and Defender between them both. Oh no, he's actually going to kill my Orkanai, which is very, very, well, it's not really good for either of us. It's just kind of things are happening. So he's going to trade everything in to clear my board, or at least he should. He doesn't have the 4 mana for a Consecrate, and even if he did, it's not the most effective one going. Though actually, I just straight up have 8 mana next turn. Ooh, he is going to sensibly just ignore it. That's kind of nice. So I'm going to play Nausea Cleric. I'm going to heal this up, kill one of them, draw a card, and then we're going to Defender them, just to bait out his second charge of the True Silver. He's going to use it on the Cleric, of course, and then these two hopefully will give their lives into the Cable. I want to play Ragnaros when he doesn't have anything on the field, so he can't just equality and trade a 1-1 for it, because that would be very, very bad for me. But with Mind Control and Faceless, no matter what he plays, I'm going to be in a pretty effective position to deal with it. And by deal with it, I mean, it's mine now. Deal with that, Mr. Dirt5775, thinking he's so cool with his numbers. Well, he's not. And he's just going to leave it, actually. So this is good. This definitely walled him off. Resurrect is sweet here. You know what? We'll go for a pot shot mind control. Give me that for free. Oh, that's a shame. But it is okay. And then we'll go there. I don't want to Thought Steal. In fact, I don't want to do much here. I'm just going to Sylvanas, because even if he equality clears my board, at least I end up with a piloted Shredder, and I just kind of want to clear my hand out as it currently stands. Resurrect has some questionable value here, because I could get anything from a 1-1 to Sylvanas, so at least that's something. And even if he clears that, not a big problem. And because he played that first, the Death Rattle of the Shredder will trigger, then Sylvanas' will. So I'll at least get to steal whatever it drops if it comes to that situation. Though it doesn't look like it's going to. This is good. We'll get rid of it. Boom. A bomber, that is fine. And we're simply going to Ragnaros and heal ourselves. We're going to do a nice amount of damage. And next turn, we can Faceless Manipulator it into some double rag action. But no, we are definitely going to get equality'd here if he has it. There is no doubt in my mind. This is way too dangerous of a board to leave up for any given length of time. But I mean, I'm glad he contributed his own Ragnaros to aid in his own demise. It's very, very charitable of him, all things considered. How are you going to respond, Mr. Dirt? I have so many options in my hand right now. It's actually really nice. I feel like this deck, with a little bit of refining, could probably be an actual deck, which is very amusing. Alright, there comes the equality. At least we're going to get the Wild Pyro. Unless he plays another random spell first, just to injure it. No, we're going to get ourselves the Pyro. Not brilliant, but also not that bad. We'll probably Resurrect next turn, just to see what we end up with. If we get Ragnaros, I am going to, well, I probably will die laughing. Not actually die laughing. I hate that expression so much. You're nowhere near dying laughing. You know how preposterous that entire notion is? Dying laughing, you foolish fool. And boom. Nice. That is very, very, very effective. And our two more Thoughtstone cards, Blessing of Kings and a Consecrate. That Consecrate's going to come in very useful. Oh, very, very useful. Getting Sylvanas back from Resurrect is honestly arguably as good as Ragnaros, and therefore the joint best thing that could be revived. Especially with double Faceless Manipulator. I could be rocking doubles, triple, in fact, Sylvanas. And you guys know you want 3 Sylvanases at once. Oh, yeah. Let's forget I said that, shall we? I mean, if he's got another equality, then I'm basically screwed. But he would have had to have drawn it. I mean, Quartermaster would do him good here, because he'd have probably Hero Power first. We'd have 5 free frees on the field, which makes me very happy for Consecrate. And there's the Sylvanas getting silenced. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean, what am I going to steal? A 1-1? Oh, no! God forbid if I stole a 1-1. How would I ever come back from that? Is he going to use them to kill Sylvanas? That's a big, big waste. And he is not. Unless he is. Ah, there we go. There's the Quartermaster. Not sure why he felt the need to just poke me for 1 damage. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, he stopped. I was going to say, that seems ridiculous. Oh, wow, he's going all in. Well, isn't that just wonderful? Well, we have won, but the question is, do I want to win? Well, I mean, I do want to win. That's not what I really meant. So, we do have 5 damage here, plus 9.
My fate is sealed.
If I go to 3, yeah, this works out. So if I do this, I want to kill him with his own cards for maximum fuckery. You know, you gotta make that known. And then, there we go. Lovely. 9 damage there. And then, just to really rub it in, we are going to... I really want to heal him. In fact, no, I can heal him. I can heal him for 4. Shadow Madness. Oh man, that is a brutal way to kill him. Oh, there we go. Alright, guys, that is the all your cards belong to deck. I do have a deck that involves every single healing thing in the entire game prepared for a possible hijinks, but let me know your ideas. For now, remember to like you've enjoyed this. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.